From the WYLN studios in Hazleton, Pennsylvania, WYLN Evening Edition at 5:30 starts right now.
Good evening. It's Monday, June 6th, 2016. I'm Ann Gownley. Not one, but two fake hostage situations called into Hazleton police over the past week. The first one happened last week as the city council was debating about the Cops TV show. The caller claimed someone had barricaded himself inside a home on Alter Street. City police responded but found that nothing was going on. The second call happened over the weekend where a caller said there was a hostage situation involving weapons near 4th and Carson Streets. City police responded along with backup from several neighboring departments, only to find nothing going on again. Police Chief Jerry Speziale said the first call came from a person with an English accent. Police traced that call to a foreign long-distance number. Saturday's call came through County 911. It was traced to what's known as a dead phone. Speziale says police will prosecute whoever is involved once they are found. Two local men died this weekend after being hit by cars in locations only about 10 minutes apart. The first happened on Route 924 in West Mahanoy Township, a few miles from Shenandoah Heights. Hazleton resident on Esmo Apolino Haciendo was walking northbound along the route when he was hit by a car driven by a 19-year-old woman from Mahanoy City. Asio was pronounced dead on scene. The second accident happened on I-81 southbound near the Delano exit. State police say Raymond Milosh III of Ringtown was driving a vehicle that became disabled on the right berm of the road. Police say he got out of the car and started walking but strolled into the right lane of the highway. He was hit by a man driving a 2004 Ford Explorer who swerved to try to avoid Milosh but couldn't. Police say no charges are expected against either driver. Friday, the United States District Court filed charges against an Ashland man involved with an incident at the White House. Jesse Oliveri of Ashland was charged with resisting or impeding certain officers or employees with a dangerous weapon after the incident occurred on May 20th near the White House. Investigators say that a witness was walking westbound on the north sidewalk of the 600 block of Constitution Avenue and saw Oliveri sitting in a Toyota Camry. The witness, who was not identified, heard a loud noise and saw Oliveri holding a silver handgun with a long barrel on his right hand. Oliveri went through the security gate near the southwest grounds of the White House carrying the handgun and was ordered to stop. Secret Service agent shot him once and the weapon was taken from him. The charge against Oliveri carries a statutory maximum of 20 years in prison. He remains hospitalized and will make his court appearance at a later date. Today, students from Emmanuel Christian School in Hazleton ran the path at Community Park to help raise money for their school. Every year, Emmanuel Christian hosts its annual Race for Education to help fundraise for the school and let the kids enjoy nice weather and get some exercise.
This is our Race for Education, and we do this every year at Emmanuel Christian School at the end of the year to encourage reading, to encourage education, where students can get sponsored to run laps from their family and friends. It's a great way to raise money for the school and also to raise awareness for children to read during the summer as well.
Students from grades K through 12 attended the race and enjoyed the sun, fun, and some snacks, and family and friends were able to cheer them on. Family and friends can also donate to the school by giving a flat donation rate or can donate a specific amount of money per lap the child runs. The more laps ran, the more money raised. The Hazleton Rails to Trails is popular for the community members to walk and ride their bikes all year round. But there will be a special event there on Saturday that only comes once a year. WYLN News intern Maria Cinti has more on what that event will have to offer.
The 13th annual National Trails Day Hike and Bike will take place this Saturday at the Hazleton Rails to Trails, an event that brings the community together to use the trail and experience outdoor activities.
We have a very friendly surface up here.
Hazleton Rails to Trails Director Bob Skolsky says this event stands out amongst the many that occur in Hazleton each year.
The biggest thing about this event is, you have community events, but this event is all free. Come up on the trail, hike a little bit, bike a little bit, and then sit down and You already got your exercise, so we have some good hamburgers and hot dogs to feed you and a lot of other food.
The event will kick off at 11 a.m. with an opening ceremony, followed by the hike and bike, where people will have the opportunity to explore the trail on their own or take a guided nature discovery walk. And later in the day, there will be a free picnic-style lunch. Organizations like the Pennsylvania Department of Health will be at the event to provide information about Lyme disease, ticks, and mosquitoes. Skolsky says the event will focus just as much on exercise as it will on education about the outdoors.
If you want to be outdoors, you could be exposed to these just as much as in your house. So we want to get the public aware about the different ways to combat these little insects and bugs and everything.
Skolsky says his goal is to expand the event each year and expose more people to what the Hazleton Rails to Trails has to offer.
The goal is probably 750 to 1,000 people. We've hit near 1,000 before, and we'd like to do that again. And we'd like to exceed that goal. And every year into the future, one of the real big things about the event that I did mention is to introduce more people to the trail. Anytime you come up to the trail now, if you go by, there's people in and out. We're over 40,000 visits a year right now, which is fantastic, I think, with only having 6 miles of trail on the ground. And it's just a great place.
Now, people of all ages could come on Saturday to enjoy the event and all the activities it has to offer at no cost. And for anyone that would like more information on this event, please contact the Greater Hazleton Chamber of Commerce. In Hazleton, for WYLN News, I'm Maria Sinti.
Thank you, Maria. There is a giveaway for some very lucky fathers out there from Penny's Classified. From now until June 14th, you can call to register your dad to win some fantastic prizes thanks to local area businesses. The contest is easy. All you have to do is dial 570-459-1869, extension 1110, and leave your father's name and number to enter. Here are the prizes that he can win, from free oil changes and tire alignments to restaurant gift certificates. No purchase necessary to enter the contest. The 9 winners will be announced here on WYLN News at 5:30 and 10 on June 15th. So call now and good luck from Penny's Classified and, of course, everyone here at WYLN. Legendary boxer Muhammad Ali passed away Friday evening after being hospitalized for respiratory complications. The 74-year-old silver-tongued boxer and civil rights champion suffered a 32-year battle with Parkinson's disease. Ali started his boxing career when he was 12 years old. He won Golden Globe titles before winning a gold medal in the 1960s Olympics in Rome. One of Ali's most famous lines is, "Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee." Tomorrow, WYLN's Tiffany Cloud will have more on the life of Muhammad Ali through the eyes of one of his best friends and Hazleton native, Booty Beltrami. Time now for a first look at our forecast. Not too much rain this weekend, but enough to delay the Pocono 400. But can we expect any more rain this week? Chief Meteorologist Joe Garbachik's in the Weather Center with all the details. Joe?
Well, we do have a couple of chances of some rain in our forecast. Temperature-wise, it's been pretty nice across our area, but we do have some cooler temperatures to talk about over the next couple of days. I'll talk about those cooler temperatures and the chance of some rain, all of that coming up in just a few. Ann?
Thanks, Joe. Coming up next, a look back at the Greater Hazleton Relay for Life event this past weekend. More news, weather, and sports is coming your way only on WYLN. Stay tuned.
You're watching WYLN News with Ann Gownley, Gary Perna, Julie Stefanovich, Paula Degnan, Chief Videographer Mike Lula, weather with meteorologist Joe Garbachik, and sports with Eric DeBerardinis.
S.J. Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric, Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialists, call S.J. Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
Valley Scoops and More in Stewart's on Route 93 in the Cunningham Valley is your destination for tasty foods, delicious ice cream, and great family fun. With Stewart's now offering a variety of quality hot foods and Scoops offering 30 flavors of quality Wyde's ice cream, shakes, flurries, sundaes, and more, you're sure to leave satisfied without blowing the family budget. For fun, we offer a beautiful 18-hole mini golf course and climate-controlled indoor seating with arcade games. Visit us for fun and food and, of course, ice cream.
Many members of the greater Hazleton community came out this past weekend to show their support for the annual Relay for Life. WYLN's Aaron Harvey has more.
Fire! Fire!
The 22nd annual Relay for Life in Greater Hazleton took place this past weekend. It was held on the track at Hazleton Area High School. The event ran for 24 hours and included food, games, and activities. There were a total of 21 teams, and at least one member from each team had to walk around the track at all times. Community Ambassador for Relay for Life Hazleton, Kelly Kostansky, has been a volunteer for the past 12 years.
It's just a great event. As we said, it's the signature fundraising event for the American Cancer Society, and we like to do it to obviously to raise the money, but we just like to educate the public about what we do here for the American Cancer Society and what Relay for Life is all about. So we love holding it every year here in Greater Hazleton.
There were many fundraisers going on throughout the relay.
Every dollar counts, so we just look to raise as much money as we can. Every team here has turkey tray baskets set up and all their different own raffles. We had a pancake breakfast at Applebee's this year as an extra fundraiser, so anything that we can do to bring in money.
Most of the money raised from the event helps out local cancer patients.
We have a lot of programs that we're able to provide, especially is our Road to Recovery, which is a free program where cancer patients can receive rides to treatment facilities all throughout Pennsylvania, wherever they need to go. We have some free wig banks available at different hair salons, and they're able to take advantage of that, where they can get either a wig or a turban. And then, of course, all the money goes to the Cancer Hotline, which is a 24-hour-a-day, 7-day-a-week hotline that people can call at any time to reach somebody from the American Cancer Society and ask any questions that they need about treatment or what they should do when they're diagnosed with cancer.
During the final hours of the relay, cancer survivors and their caregivers took a special lap.
All of our survivors that come get to take their very own special lap along with the caregivers who have helped them battle through their fight. We're going to have registration for that at 9:30 in the morning. At 10 a.m. we'll have a light breakfast for them, and they'll just get to sit and be our guests and get some free gifts from us for coming out, and then at 11 a.m. they'll be able to take their own lap with their caregivers.
Amongst the 21 teams was Team Nora.
My mom in October of last year was diagnosed with bile duct cancer, and it was very scary, and she fought a great fight, and she's still fighting, and I want to show my support. So thanks to PPL, we are Team Nora, and we are fighting for my mom to fight cancer, and she's going to beat it.
Nora Kaiser says her daughter is her spirit.
My daughter works for the Pennsylvania Power and Light Company, and she said that because I have cancer, she's going to fight all she can, and she raised the most amount of money on her team and had these shirts made, and she's my spirit.
Michelle Connors from the Weatherly Pride team started participating in Relay when her aunt was diagnosed with cancer.
Well, I've been on Team Weatherly Pride. It's my family's team. We've been doing it over 10 years. We started it over 10 years ago when my Aunt Ginger was diagnosed with cancer, and she fought it for several years before she unfortunately lost her battle. And since then, we've continued to support Relay for Life and the American Cancer Society, because I've had several more family members and friends since then who have had to battle cancer, and so it's just been an important mission for my whole family, and I think we'll always do Relay for Life.
For more information on the relay, you can visit main.acsevents.org. In Hazleton, for WILN News, I'm Erin Harvey.
Thank you, Erin. Coming up next, Chief Meteorologist Joe Garbacik is back with a full look at our forecast. Stay tuned.
The LSC Wiltsey Performing Arts Center in Hazleton presents A Musical Salute to All Who Serve on Saturday, June 11th. The show features the outstanding talent of the Hazleton Philharmonic Orchestra under the direction of Robert Lagana, as well as featured soloists. The show will be narrated by Sergeant Eric Olson, host of the WYLN TV show Warrior Summit Outdoors. Tickets are $10 for adults and $5 for children. A Musical Salute to All Who Serve, Saturday, June 11th at 7 p.m.
If you haven't found the perfect fishing getaway, you haven't been to Captain's Cove. Located on Henderson Harbor in upstate New York, Captain's Cove offers a variety of accommodations to please just about anyone. The motel, also located on the harbor, offers a magnificent view. Enjoy free morning coffee, air-conditioned rooms, cable TV, and HBO. The cottage can accommodate up to 8 people with 3 bedrooms, a complete kitchen, washer, dryer, 2 full baths, air conditioning, and outside grill and picnic table. Call us today for rates and information at 1-800-824-FISH.
Hey, it's definitely a nice way to start our Monday across northeastern Pennsylvania after all of the heavy rainfall that we've seen this weekend, especially Sunday. We got a chance to dry things out today, some clouds here and there along with some sunshine. And with that sunshine that's out, it really allowed temperatures to go up quite a bit. However, we got some cooler weather to talk about in our forecast for at least a couple of days, a chance of some more showers, and then after that we dry things out, temperatures go back up again, and things looking pretty nice. Even a little bit of a breeze outside now across our area. All right, on to the graphic for the day in terms of temperature-wise. Not bad. Temperatures in the mid to upper 70s. Again, with that sunshine this time of year continues to get stronger day by day. So when that sun is out, definitely feels very nice indeed. And again, we got those winds coming in anywhere 5, 10, occasionally up to 15 miles per hour. Temperature-wise today, how we made out in terms of the high and low, not bad. The high temperature got up to 76 degrees, the low being just about near 60 degrees early this morning. And again, we had some of those a little bit of strong gusty winds out there, those wind gusts coming in at 26 miles per hour. Throughout the state of Pennsylvania right now, we got 80 degrees, Wilkes-Barre Scranton International Airport 74, in Mount Pocono 85, still in Allentown 82, in Selinsgrove 78, in State College 80 degrees in Pittsburgh. And again, those winds, for the most part, sustained winds. These are sustained winds, so a little bit heftier, if you will, today than the last couple of times I've been talking to you. We got sustained winds anywhere between 5 to as much as 15, 16 or so miles per hour. These are not wind gusts. Wind gusts, you can tack on several numbers to what you actually see on the screen. And speaking of some more numbers, here's a look at the extended forecast. And it looks like this going into tomorrow. Looking not bad temperature-wise. 72. There's going to be a couple of showers around. Still some more chances of some scattered showers for Wednesday. It's going to be cooler. Wednesday and Thursday, only in the 60s. Then after that, looks pretty good for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Temperatures should manage to make it up into the 70s. And now you can see for the most part some of those overnight lows dropping down into the 40s and lower 50s. So again, 2 more chances of some rain this week, and then after that we should be able to dry things out quite nicely. Stick around, we'll continue to have a lot more for you coming up after these commercial messages.
BLB Auto Sales is a division of Barbush Automotive. One call does it all. Looking for a good pre-owned car or truck? BLB Auto Sales has a great lineup of clean, inspected vehicles. If you need repairs on your vehicle, then Barbush Automotive can handle any job at affordable prices. Located at 1299 State Route 940, Hazel Township, one call does it all. 570-454-7571.
If you're not in danger and you see a crime, text 274-637, 274-637, 274-637. Send your tip, take them off the street. Text 274-637. Send your tip, take them off the street. No one will know your identity.
Now helping to solve or prevent the crime is just a text away. Text my tips to the word crimes and let the law help you.
Call WYLN 35 for this special promotion for Father's Day. Call 570-459-1869 between 9 a.m. and 1 p.m. Hit 1 for WYLN and extension 1110 for pennies classified. Register your dad's name and number and he may win one of our exciting gifts. No purchase necessary to register. Winners will be announced on the news on WYLN 35 on June 15th. Evening edition at 5:30 and late edition at 10 p.m. Good luck and happy Father's Day from Pennies Classified and WYLN.
It's nearly summer, which means it's almost flip-flop season, and what you may not know is the danger that you put your feet in when wearing them. Tango from Physical Therapy and Balance Centers of Hazelton has tips on how to help your feet be comfortable and support it. Tango, take it away.
Hi, I'm Tango. And I'm Kathy, and we're from Physical Therapy and Balance Centers. Welcome to Medical Monday. So hopefully everyone's out enjoying the summer by now. I know in Northeast Pennsylvania the window for getting outdoors is very thin, so hopefully like us you're outdoors enjoying yourself. However, this time of year is notorious for people wearing flip-flops, sandals, and maybe not even any shoes at all. So what that does is it actually puts a lot of pressure on your feet and creates a very common problem called plantar fasciitis. What that does is it creates a pain in the heel, and I'm sure there's tons of people out there that are feeling heel pains, not realizing that there's something you can do about it. Plantar fasciitis, what happens is when you put excess stress on your feet, or if you have problems with your arches where your foot flattens out, there is a tendon that runs from your heel to your toes that kind of gets stretched. That constant pressure and that constant stretching of being outdoors, having poor footwear, really puts they call it micro tears in that plantar fascia, and it's that micro tearing that creates a lot of pain. So one of the things that you can do is physical therapy. They've actually found that 95% of people with plantar fasciitis problems can actually do quite well without considering surgery. And the key to managing plantar fasciitis is, one, take the pressure off the plantar fascia, get some support for your arch. A lot of people don't realize that arch supports is the long-term solution for plantar fasciitis. And what is an arch support? We get asked that a lot when we recommend arch supports. Kathy just happens to have one. So if you have a look at this, this is an orthotic. And this is the toes and this is the heel. Naturally in our foot, we have an arch like that. Okay, so a lot of people, when you have flip-flops, you'll see them, they're just nice and flat, and sandals as well. So that unfortunately isn't the greatest for you. These days you can actually get sandals and flip-flops that has an arch in them. Here at Physical Therapy and Balance Centers, we can get them for you if people need. Or else what you can do is also get an orthotic. One of the best ways to get orthotics made for your feet is to have them custom made. There's nothing better than looking after your feet, and having a snug fit can make a big difference. We here do what's called the FootMax system. What it is a computerized system where you walk through a force plate, so it does a three-dimensional mapping of your foot, and that mapping of your foot is what we use to help create an orthotic. Aside from that as well, at Physical Therapy and Balance Centers, we do a lot of work with the swelling in the feet, and we also have a lot of modalities and soft tissue work that can really loosen muscles in your calf, in your foot, so that you can feel better and continue to enjoy your summer.
Call Physical Therapy and Balance Centers for a free 20-minute question and answer session. 501-1808. Physical Therapy and Balance Centers, 1324 North Church Street in Hazel Township, or visit them online at hazeltonpt.com.
For over 25 years, Whitetail Preserve Shooting Range, 118 Boulevard Road, Bloomsburg, has provided professionally designed skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields. All stations are handicapped accessible with resident NRA certified shooting instructors on site. There are packages available to fit anyone's budget, restaurant and catering on site. Our facility is also available for weddings, business meetings, bachelor and private parties. Call 570-384-2314.
Go hog wild for Iron Pigs Baseball. WYLN is televising the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs live. America's favorite pastime on your local network, WYLN TV 35. See the stars of tomorrow at Coca-Cola Park. Don't miss any of the games here on WYLN TV 35. Visit WYLNTV.com for a complete Iron Pigs schedule. Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs on WYLN, your home for live sports.
Better late than never. That's the mindset Pocono Raceway was forced to adopt after Mother Nature posed problems this weekend. The main race originally scheduled for Sunday, but postponed until Monday. So, finally, today, the Exalta We Paint Winners 400 was held in Long Pond. A complete turnaround in 24 hours at the Tricky Triangle. Yesterday, it was rain and fog that postponed the race. Today, sunny and clear skies. On Friday, Brad Kozlowski captured pole position. Joey Logano finished second in qualifying. The drivers forced to fill their day yesterday with something other than racing, so very anxious to get going, and when the flag waves, Logano takes the early lead. The 22-car driver remained in front during the early laps until a caution to clean rubber off the track slowed things down. Following the caution, Matt Kenseth gets himself out in front. Kenseth remained ahead of the pack for quite some time, but on lap 64, Chase Elliott jumps ahead into the lead with 43 to go. A crash from Austin Dillon, though, put the race into another caution. Following that, several racers put themselves in positions to win it, but at the end of the day, it was Kurt Busch who takes home the Exalta We Paint Winners 400. More coming later. Penn State, the end destination. That's the site of the PIAA baseball and softball championships in 10 days. Today, several local teams hoping to start their journey to State College. Hazelton softball appearing in the Quad A playoffs for the fourth straight year, hoping to avoid a fourth straight first-round defeat. Lady Cougars take on Penn Manor out of District 3 this afternoon. And in Double A, the defending state champ, Holy Redeemer, aiming to start another run to the title game. Lady Royals facing District 4's Milton. Switching to baseball now. Last year's state runner-up, Wyoming Valley West, starts this year's quest against Governor Mifflin from District 3, and Northwest playing on the state stage for the first time in school history. Their opponent, North Penn Mansfield from District 4. And from District 11, North Schuylkill also in states for the first time, going up against District 3's Ole Valley in the Double A bracket. The Spartans' Schuylkill counterpart, Marion Catholic, matches up versus Christopher Dock, the District 1 champion. Tonight on Late Edition Sports, we'll have highlights from the first round of the state playoffs, plus a full recap and reaction from Pocono Raceway. Elsewhere in the sports world tonight, Hazelton native Joe Madden, manager of baseball's best Chicago Cubs, just a few hours from home facing the Phillies. And then at 8 o'clock, the baby Penguin-heavy Pittsburgh Penguins shooting for a 3-1 series advantage over the San Jose Sharks in Game 4 of the Stanley Cup Finals. But next, Joe Garbacic is in with a final look at the forecast. Stay tuned.
WYLN Sports broadcasting live at the Weatherly Hill Climb. WYLN Sports will take you up the hill, past the Devil's Hook, around the hairpin turn, and through the Dutchman. All the turn-by-turn coverage of the Weatherly Hill Climb live on WYLN TV 35. Watch the Hazelton Area High School graduation Thursday, June 9th at 6 p.m. on WYLN TV 35. We're your local network.
So we got some showers heading into the daytime hours of tomorrow. Keep the umbrella handy. Temperature-wise, though, not looking too bad across our area in the 70s. And then it gets cooler for Wednesday, and especially into Thursday, some lingering showers for Wednesday. a mix of clouds and sunshine for Thursday. And then at this point in time, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, shaping up to be pretty nice. And that, of course, is some good news. A lot of things going on the weekend, including the Weatherly Hill climb. So at this point in time, looks nice.
All right, well, all that matters is that Thursday, Hazelton
And
School District
that as well
has
looks good at
graduation,
this point in
and
time.
it seems that every year there's always that chance of rain. So hopefully,
Looks good right now. No chances of rain at this
so hopefully
point.
Tuesday and Wednesday, Mother Nature can
Take
get
the
it out
rain
of
now
our
and get
system.
rid of it the rest of the week.
All right, sounds good. And the weekend looks beautiful, of course. So that's all that matters. All right, let's keep it that way. We'll deal with the rain for the next 2 days. Thanks.
Sure
Cheryl.
thing.
All right. Have a good night, everyone.